you have a question for Sid, use the raise hand button and we'll call on you. Sydney, obviously a tight battle, an exciting one. What are your overall thoughts on the game today?
I wouldn't say we had a very good game, but I think we battled, and we battled to the last minute. I think we left a lot of gaps for them to play in between us, and that's something that we'll look at going forward. But I'm proud that we came back and we got a point, but definitely some things to look at.
We're going to go to Julia Poe.
Hey, thanks so much for your time and congratulations on the goal. On that goal scoring play, is that something that you guys have drawn up and practiced before with having Ashlyn feed in some of those long balls? And
Never.
Just kind of what were the emotions on that?
I don't know. I think we just sent everyone up and she put a great ball in. To be honest, I have no idea what happened. I blacked out. And the next thing you know, the ball was in the back of the net. So, yes. No, we haven't really worked on that, but hey, it worked.
We're going to go to Austin David.
He said, Allie was just in here a few minutes ago talking about the first half and how you guys kind of came out flat. And what, from your perspective, what was, why was that? Why did that kind of happen throughout the first half?
I don't know. I feel like we missed tackles. We kind of got pulled out of position everywhere. And so we had a pretty intense conversation at halftime, and I felt like we came out a different team in the second half. But I still feel like, we were out of position and we were missing tackles and our 1v1 battles weren't good enough. So that is something that, like I said, we will work on moving forward.
We're going to go to Luis Carlos Pineda.
Hi, Sid. Congrats on the goal. Great result at home as always. What are specific things we can improve as a team in our offense, especially against the Thorns that's coming up?
I think being able to play, I think sometimes we just try and go over top when we can play. We can play in front of them. I think teams, are starting to drop for that long ball in behind, and so that gives us the opportunity to play in front of them. And I don't think we did that well enough, and so we're going to have to go into Portland with that in mind.
We'll go to Steph Young.
Thanks, Jackie. Sid, congrats on the goal. Christy Hawley came right up to you after the game. You literally just robbed this man of 2 points. He gave you a big hug, and he said he probably couldn't repeat what he told you, but could you tell us what he told you? And it looked like he particularly wanted to congratulate you.
He's a great coach, and we have a good relationship, and so, we just had some funny banter. But I respect him a lot, and so it was nice getting a hug, even though I might have stolen some points away.
As a quick follow-up, DS4 United podcast has tweeted on your goal, here's your ticket to the Sydney Leroux Revenge Tour. It does feel like, particularly this season, you've come in with incredible energy, and this team is relying on you a lot, particularly with, some starters gone for the break. Do you find that energizing to be like, I have this responsibility?
I feel like every single game I try to put everything I have into it, and to be honest, I didn't have legs left. And when Kanya came on and Abby came on and Chelsea came on, I said, you got to run for me because I can't jump. I was cramping, my calves were done. So I think our subs came in and did a great job. But for me, I try and play as hard and as well as I can, and try to do the best I can for my team.
Thank you.
Got a couple more. We're gonna go back to Julia.
Sydney, Allie Riley had previously, when we were speaking with her, described it as you being a little bit, isolated up top tonight, just not having maybe as much support around you. When you talk about wanting to play a little bit more in front of the ball going forward, how do you think this team needs to adjust to do that, especially without having, Marta and Alex due to the Olympics?
Yeah, I think we just need to continue to work on it. I mean, it's there, it's right in front of us. You can see the spaces, and I just think we're not hitting it. So, again, that's something that we're going to have to look at, but it's not something that we can't do. So I'm excited to get to work and fix those little situations that we had today.
Last one, back to Austin.
Sid, a lot has been made about the mentality of this team this year compared to in years past. The belief that you guys have when you go down that you can come back, very much on display tonight. How has that been, especially in some trying moments like tonight, where it comes down to the last minute, to just have the belief in your teammates that you can in fact go and get something back after going down?
Yeah, I think that's been the biggest difference for us is we always feel like we can come back. We always feel like we can play ourselves back into any game. And I feel like we've done that this season, and we need to continue to push. And I feel like, it's never over when you're playing the Pride, and especially at home because our fans bring it every single game. So we're extremely thankful for them. But yeah, we have a never die attitude and never give up, and I think it's worked out really well for us this year.
All right, thank you so much, Sid. Congrats again on the goal.
Thank you.